bringing to you another Love My Life LML book review. Today we are in beautiful Petaluma, California. It's by far one of the most beautiful days that I have seen in a long time. And we have been out and about all day today, having a great time enjoying this weather. As you can see, I'm sporting some of the swag that I got from my boy Chris Barney from the Love All Dogs Society. If you haven't had a chance to check out that video, go ahead and check it out and see how you can help him support his mission on feeding all the homeless dogs that he can in San Francisco. In the last book review, we did the Law of Attraction, which basically spoke about how to bring forth through meditation and visual thinking and stuff like that, the things that you want in life. In that book, it discussed about creating a vision board to have visuals to see the things that you wanted to create in life. So I thought, what better way to transition into the next book, which is the Vision Board by John Assaraf. So John Assaraf, many people know him from the movie or the book The Secret. What people don't know about John Assaraf is that he has built multiple multi-million-dollar companies, and he has also written some various best-selling books. The book starts off with John Assaraf's story and how he utilized his vision board in order to create the life in which he wanted. He goes into talking about the 8 different basic ingredients to the vision board, which are goals and dreams, intention, visualization, beliefs, affirmations, meditation, positive action, and gratitude. If you could have anything or be anything or do anything, what would it be? These are the questions that we ask ourselves all the time. With the use of a vision board, it can help you realize those goals and dreams, whether it be a career, a house, a life partner, a car, traveling, whatever it can be. A vision board can help you be specific on what it is that you want to achieve. See, in our brains, we have the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious is very limited to what it can intake. There's so many things going on around us all the time. Yet we choose to see, we filter what it is that we choose to take in. The subconscious is unlimited, is far more advanced than any computer in the world. And this is where goal setting takes place. When we write down our goals on a piece of paper, it basically taps into the subconscious. It's kind of like writing your script to your movie, and the universe is the production company that's going to put it to life. The more you tell that story, and the more detailed you are, and the more you visualize that story, the universe, by law, as we learned in the Law of Attraction, will bring it to you. The book talks about when you write stuff down, always write it in the positive. Write it as if it's an affirmation. Never talk about what you don't want or you don't have. Talk about it as if it's already here. The book states, write it in its present tense, as if it is clearly here. Describe what you have or achieved as it's already happened, how it feels, and use your 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, talk, taste, all that good stuff. Write it vividly, detailed, and meaningful. It also states that there's no wrong way to do this. Some people have an easy way of recalling things and seeing them, smelling them, touching them. They don't have a problem recalling that stuff, while other people do. So some people have to have something in their hands to touch in order to bring forth that memory, or play music, or listen to something to bring forth that memory. Maybe a smell strikes up something. So a lot of this stuff that we do with the vision board It takes time. You know, it's practice, like exercising, you know, playing a sport. So give it time and use what works for you. At this point, what I want you to do is I want you to get some paper and a pen, and I want you to start writing stuff down, okay? But don't let words trip you up, okay? If goals doesn't work for you, then write something else down, okay? But be very clear, very precise. If you don't know what it is that you want, write down, what do I want? And then try to come up with some things that work for you, okay? So get a pen, get a paper, let yourself go, don't hold back, go big, go shoot for the stars, and start writing it down, okay? So as you can see, I wrote down a few things here on this piece of paper, which I hope you did too. And over the course of time, I'm going to go ahead and kind of fine tune that and really get into detail with that. In the book, it talks about how visualization has been part of the secret to so many people's success that have done great things in this world. Whether it's been painters or sculptors, scientists, politicians, architectures, dancers, all kinds of stuff. They've all used visualization to come from a thought in their head to bringing it to a tangible, you know, existence. People have also used it to create amounts, you know, larger bank accounts. Athletes have used it to break records. People have used it to rid themselves of ailments and disease and become healthier, or to get the job that they've wanted. The book also talks about the Reticular Activating System, the RAS. The RAS is the part of the brain that allows all the fine filtering. It's the part that says, this is what I'm seeing, and this is what I'm going to allow it to compute. With a vision board, the vision board allows the RAS to focus on specific images and connect it to a feeling in order to bring that to you. Once you have the pictures on the board, now you have a visual and intention, and your intention becomes your magnifying glass. The book states, once you learn how to focus clearly and consistently, you can cut through any circumstances, confusion, resistance, limitation, and create the life that you want. It's easy to go through life thinking that it's just happening to you, but you have a lot more to do with it than you think. It's kind of like the quote that says, how you look at things changes the things you look at. So, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. Think about that. Another one of the 8 basic ingredients is beliefs. When we learn how to walk, tie our shoes, drive, once these things have been learned, we really don't have to put much thought into them. It just becomes a habit. Our subconscious is the habits of thought. And that includes, you know, the thoughts that we have of ourselves and what we think is possible, what we think we can do, you know, our belief system. Most people have it wrong when they say, well, I'll believe it when I see it. When in fact, you'll see it when you believe it. Don't limit yourself. You know, the only thing in life that can hold you back is in fact you. Another ingredient is affirmations. An affirmation is a clear, definitive statement that something is so. Negative could be, This is never gonna work. What a lousy day I'm having. So change that to something positive. There are two ways an image, a goal, or a dream can become impregnated into the subconscious mind. One is the impact that it has on you, the emotional feeling, the charge. The other is repetition. So your vision board becomes what you're seeing to give you that emotional charge, to give you that feeling, that impact. And two is your affirmations, which constantly reinforce it with repetition. So in your affirmations, remember to stay positive. When it comes to something like money, wealth, say something like, wealth comes easily and effortlessly to me. If you're disorganized, say something like, I am confident and clear in my organization. Put things as if they are already happening and in the positive tense. Another ingredient to the vision board is meditation. And meditation is something that we've seen come up over and over again. Meditation is crucial for two different reasons. One, it relaxes you. It puts your brain in a more receptive state. Two, it allows you to exercise your brain to become more focused. It allows the images that we're seeing on our vision board and in our minds to be put on a fast track, to be soaked into our subconscious. Most people lose focus or are distracted within 6 to 10 seconds, every 6 to 10 seconds. This turns that focus from glass focus to magnifying glass to laser focus. So don't skip out on the meditation, because this is a very critical point of turning in our vision board into reality. Now it's time for positive action. Cutting out pictures on a vision board and putting them on there, looking at them, writing things down, meditating, these are all great things and they're all part of the process. But now it's time to get out there. If you're looking to get a job, your dream job, go to the location. Go sit in the lobby. See it, smell it, feel it. Look at what people are doing. Watch their actions. Watch what they say to each other. If it's a watch or a car, go to the store. Put the watch on. Feel it on your wrist. See what it looks like. Go sit in the car. Maybe take it for a test drive. Feel that feeling, that smell, that look. What it's like to be in the position that you want to be in. The Quakers have a saying that when you pray, move your feet. Don't just talk about it, be about it. The law of attraction is like dancing. You're out there on the dance floor doing your part. You have to put that trust in your partner that they're going to do theirs. So when you're saying your affirmations, at the end of them, what you want to say is this or something better. Another one is for the greater good of all. That being said is saying you put your trust in your partner, the universe. One of the most important keys to this whole process, in my opinion, is gratitude. Getting the things that you want means that you have to be content with what you already have. When you are genuinely grateful for the things that you have in life right now, that allows you to be more receptive to getting the things that you want and you desire in life. On your vision board, if you constantly stew over the negative things that you have in your life right now, then that is what you're going to get. So be grateful and be content with the things that you already have, because that will allow you to be more receptive to gaining those things that you desire. The book goes on to talk about multiple stories on how people utilize these techniques in order to bring forth the things that they wanted into their lives. It also talks about multiple Bible verses, which shows that even 2,000 years ago, people were using these techniques. The book also talks about various other books, such as a Man Thinketh, Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, that shows that even as far as back as 130 years ago, that these techniques were being talked about, used, and effectively implemented. So now here's the fun part. Now we make the vision board. So what I want you to do is go round up as many magazines as you can. If they're around the house, maybe you can get them at the nail salon, at the hair salon. I grabbed a couple of them when I was getting my tires done at the tire shop. So I went and I picked up, I got AARP, People Magazine, Tire Book, National Geographic, North Bay Pets, and AAA, Best California State Parks. Grab these, flip through them. Go through the magazines. As you're going through them, if you see something that catches your eyes and makes you go, wow, or, oh man, I would love to do that, or, oh, that seems like such a great idea or concept, or I would love to create something like that in my life, cut it out. Cut it out. So in the book, it talks about 3 different types of vision boards and why you're doing this process of cutting out these pictures in the magazines. One is, I know exactly what I want. This is what I want, and this is what I'm going to go look for. And that's what you're going to cut out. 2 is opening and allowing. So the opening and allowing is you're not quite sure what you want, but as you're going through the magazines, you're cutting out those things, like I said, that make you feel good, that bring some forth of emotion. The 3rd one is a theme. Is it health? Is it career? Is it a relationship that you're looking for? Is it, you know, watches and cars and stuff like that? So as you're going through it, think about what it is that you want. If you don't know, go off the feeling. And once you get that down, if you want, put it into some type of a theme, and we'll go from there. So the one thing that I did forget was I forgot to go get a board, the whiteboard. So we're gonna go head over to the dollar store, and we're gonna go ahead and go get ourselves a whiteboard. So let's go. So right now, I just pulled up. I'm at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna go head in and grab some supplies to make our vision board. So come on, let's go. Okay, so we just got out, and I literally just picked up 2 plain white pieces of paper to create our vision board, and they were 2 for $1. So can't beat that. We're gonna go back to the house and let's create our vision board. All right, so just got back from the dollar store, got ourselves our whiteboard for to place the pictures on. So let's go ahead and place this over here. Got our magazines. Let's go ahead and get to work. All right, let's go. Okay, so now we have finished the vision board. And so some of the things that when I went through the magazine, some of the things that I saw were some outdoorsy stuff, some traveling stuff, the woods, the beach, the ocean, some oysters with some champagne. I cut out a glass of wine. I love wine. Paris, the Bahamas, Cuba. There's a little whale watching going on here, a little turtle in the water there. Something I also cut out is my family and I were looking at possibly getting a dog for the house soon. So I cut out a picture of a dog, a beautiful little pit bull there. But I'm also passionate in helping friends like my buddy Chris of Love All Dog Society help the animals that are in need of adoption or just some TLC. Just cut out some stuff for health. I also cut out a few key members that I thought were influential, that that inspire me, that I look up to. Serena Williams, Stephen Colbert, Oprah, and Joe Biden. I also cut out a car. I really like, nice fancy cars. There's also a couple of cool little backyards here. One with a little cabana pool area, and then a pirate ship playground for the kids. So these were just a couple of things that caught my eye that I thought were pretty cool, that kind of gave me a cool, warm, special feeling. So whatever that is for you, make it work. So as you're going through this process and you're working on trying to visualize, if you're having a hard time doing that, whether it's looking at your vision board and trying to get that feeling coming up, or if you're meditating and you're trying to visualize the things that you want to bring into your life and you're having a hard time, start off by doing things that are familiar with you. Making a cup of coffee, waking up in the morning, taking a shower, getting ready for work. Certain things that you do in your day-to-day life that are routine for you, that you can kind of think about and run those images through your head. Once you start getting those things down, start to try to create and imagine certain things that are on your vision board that you want to bring into your life. Sit in a comfortable position, take a couple of deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax, clear your mind, and then practice getting those images into your mind. The second thing is to try to recall a specific moment in your life, something that really stands out to you, a test that you passed, graduating from high school, college, getting an award for being honored for doing something. And close your mind, relax, take a couple deep breaths, and start to think about that. What were you hearing? What were you seeing? How are you feeling? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Were you grateful and blessed that you achieved this? Think about what you were wearing, and think about what people were saying to you. Walk yourself through every step of the way that you remember getting you to that point, and work with those thoughts, and then start to incorporate creating the thoughts in your mind of those things that you want. Another technique to help you visualize is take an object. Take a pen, anything you want, look at it, see how it feels in your hand, see what it looks like, little characteristics, and then put that object down and close your eyes. And then in your mind, think about what that pen looked like. Describe it out loud. What did it feel like? If it has a smell to it. That's another technique you can use. Another thing you can do is take a picture of a place that you've been to, or a family member, or an event that you have. Take that photograph, look at it, study it, put it down. Close your eyes and start to think about what you remember about that picture, what you remember about that place, those people. You know, was there a barbecue? Was there, you know, somebody wearing a certain perfume? Was there music playing in the background? Use your 5 senses to look at that picture and imagine what it is that was all around you. That way, this will help you exercise your brain in order to utilize things that have already happened to creating things that you want to happen. In these scenarios, you can either be an objective member or a subjective member. So you can be on the outside looking in and observing everything that's going on, or put yourself in the mix as if you were there, people are talking to you and you're interacting with them. Either way is equally as effective. Now, when you're writing things down, you can use either first person or third person. First person would be like, on such and such date, I achieved X, Y, and Z, or I created X, Y, and Z. Third person would be, on such and such date, Adam achieved X, Y, and Z, or Adam created or completed or X, Y, and Z. You can use one or the other, or you can use both of them interchangeably as you're writing things down. Both of them are equally as effective. So in the book, it discusses various affirmations, and it breaks it down by, when we first start out, we start off in a negative. We kind of say to ourselves, you know what, I'm not a very capable person. I'm not a very capable person in business. Let's just say that, for instance. But something that isn't a positive is, I'm very capable and have an excellent abilities in business. So your affirmation would be, I am a brilliant and savvy business person. So you took a negative thought, you turned it into a positive thought, and then created a positive affirmation that you can continuously tell yourself. Now, in the beginning, you're not going to believe it because it's not true in your mind. However, when you continuously tell yourself over and over and over again, it will become true because you'll believe it. So like they say, you got to fake it till you make it. So continuously tell yourself these positive affirmations until you believe it. So now we put it all together. We put meditation, visualization, and affirmations together. So get comfortable, get loose, find a nice quiet little place, go and sit down, close your mind, breathe slowly in through the nose, out through the mouth. Do this a few times, and as you start to get relaxed, then just start to breathe normal. Do your thing. If thoughts come into your mind, let them come. That's okay. But then let them go. Try it for about 5 or 6 minutes. Get yourself real relaxed, real focused, and then start working on your visualizations. Start to visualize the things that you want, the things that you've placed on your vision board. Visualize those things, how they look, how they feel, how they smell, how they taste. And then, as you're visualizing these things, start to read aloud your affirmations. And do this. You'll start off 5 minutes, increase it to 6, 7 minutes, to 10 minutes. Then you get to 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I usually go to about 20 minutes, and that's a good amount of time for me. You can do it when you first wake up in the morning or right before you go to bed at night. It's kind of when your brain kind of is in that foggy state of mind to where you really can tap into that subconsciousness. And what you really need to remember is during all of this, that the what you want precedes the how you're going to get it. Don't focus on how, okay? You focus on how, you start, thinking about things, and then you start getting overwhelmed and you start feeling negatively. Forget about the how. The what precedes the how. Most people fail to achieve these things because of this reason. They focus on how they're going to get things rather than the what that's most important. So, well, I just wanted to say thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And don't forget, it's the Vision Board book by John Assaraf. Just Google his name. You can find out more about him and more about vision boards and affirmations and stuff like that. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make any comments that you like, or any other books that you have, suggestions, or things you'd like to make comments about this video here that you saw today. So thank you very much. Have a great day.